Most people think the hard part is buying their first property. And for a lot of people, it is. But what's interesting is what happens after that. Because I've noticed something. A lot of investors get 1, maybe 2 properties, and then they stop. Not because they want to, but because something changes. I'm with property investor Tama Singh to understand what actually separates people who scale from the ones who stay stuck without realizing it. Tama, why do most investors stop after 1 or 2 properties?
Well, the boring answer is like serviceability and equity, right? They just didn't buy well enough, and they just maybe bought a new build off the plans, they just bought something in a rush, and they've capped out on either those 2 things.
Yeah, it becomes an emotional buy, maybe.
Yeah, emotional buy. I went off a rant the other day when I was like, women tell guys to buy houses with nice kitchens and bathrooms and overpay, and they don't even look at any numbers. They buy with the eyeballs, and that's what fails them. They go into financial stress, and then their relationships are fucked.
There's a girl math situation.
Oh, girl math for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, certainly with my previous business, there was always a numbers person and a non-numbers person, and you've got to make sure the numbers person's in charge unless you're buying the family home and you don't care about the numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
And at what point does like this momentum shift? Because a lot of people want to have 2, 3, 4 properties, but then they own their family home for 5 years and then nothing happens. Like, how do you've worked with a lot of property investors, how do you see people make that mindset shift? This light bulb and they're going to say, yeah, actually I should own 5 or 10 properties.
One thing, my dad's from this as well, is like having home pride. So like if you're going to live in your house, you're going to have the weekends to do shit besides sit on the couch. Shouldn't you be maintaining and like upgrading your house with as much sweat equity as you can? Do the landscaping, which adds huge value, road frontage value. You can do painting, you can learn to install and upgrade your appliances, whatever. And that, when you get revalued, gives you the equity, right? But most people instead don't touch their house after they buy it, right?
Even if it's tight.
Yeah, even if it's an existing one, right? They just get too lazy and they can't be fucked, and then they end up just it never goes up in value. So if a valuer comes through again, they'll just say, we bought this 3 years ago, what have you done to it? Nothing. So they'll just value it as close to what you paid, especially in this market, right? You have to do forced appreciation. There's no better time and sweat equity to put in on your own mortgage that you're paying for, right? There's no empty holding costs there. Like, that's what people should do. Home pride, first thing, to unlock some equity.
Well, if you reflect back over the last 5 or 6 years, governments, both sides have really fucked up property investing for a lot of people.